Hello there. Hi, everybody.
Hi there.
Hey, it's Eli. How are you?
Okay, I love your mask.
Oh, thank you. It's very fashionable, isn't it? I got it for free. It's actually it's a free service company that's in the neighborhood.
Okay.
You were here in 2017, right?
Is it that long? Yeah, I guess so. It's that long.
So I'm gonna watch, but I'm gonna mute and stop my video, okay?
That's totally cool, Deb. Yep, it's totally cool. Well, let me flip the screen so you can see your friends. Ada, who did you swim with when you were here?
You think I remember? I know I swam with those dolphins.
That's amazing. Oh, let me kick my flip-flops off real quick. I stepped in iguana poop yesterday when I was walking down the dock, so I'm going to try not to do that today.
Oh.
So the team's here. Here's the crew. Let me show them you.
Doing? Hi. How we doing?
Okay. You have gorgeous weather.
It is pretty nice out for sure.
Beautiful.
Where are you at?
Well, I'm in Pennsylvania, and it's cold and windy.
It's cold and windy.
We had frost last night.
Oh, no way.
Yep.
This is Alyssa.
Hi.
Hi there.
Yeah. Cool. So I wanted to get on right away. They haven't actually started the session yet, and I'm not sure who you're meeting, but I am here to make sure that we can get in touch with you.
Are you having outside visitors?
We're not, nope. We're closed to the public. It's just, we're doing like a split with the team, and half the team's working 4 days, and then half the team's working 3 days, and then flip-flopping just to make sure we can be here to care for the animal.
Well, I live in a retirement community, and we are stay in your apartment.
Yeah. Is it pretty
brought to us, and staff is working half-time, flip-flop, like you say.
Sure. Well, hey, Lotus is here to see you.
Can you say hi?
So Crystal's here hanging with you. And Lotus is waving hi.
Hi there.
We're very streaky today.
And we're very good at getting the iPad wet. So
naturally.
Oh, you got jumps happening.
They look happy.
Yeah, they're being very well cared for. It's been amazing to watch this team work with these guys. Because typically I would be working with the clients that are coming to the program and swimming, and I don't get to because they're not here. So I get to meet nice people like you through computer. Did you go swimming when you were here, or did you meet the dolphins from the dock?
From the dock. I'm 82 years old now, so
Okay.
I had trouble getting down.
Well, you need to come back. The oldest I've swam with was 96.
Really? Well,
yeah.
That's an athlete. I'm not.
His name was Al. So, yep. So let's show Lotus off for you. So Crystal's hooking up a belly button there for you.
Oh.
She doesn't have any offspring, but if she did, these two smaller slits on either side of her genital slit is where she would nurse her young, where the milk is. So if she had any babies, that's where she'd nurse them. Can you see?
Have you had any born in your facility?
We have 6 born. Our youngest is 5 years old. She'll be 6 in September.
Yep, her name's Dolly.
Yeah, Lotus's younger sister.
Yep, so there's 2 moms, Squirt and Sarah. And Squirt has 4 offspring and Sarah has 2.
You want to do jump?
Sure, sure. So I think we're showing off a jump. So the signal for that is a 1 clap and a point in the air. And I think Crystal's gonna ask for it here. She's got, Lotus was hanging out on the back of the dock. And I gotta tell you a funny story about hiding the rubber duck in a minute.
And 1,
All right, we got a 1.
2, and a 3. Stop and point.
Yeah.
There she goes. There she goes.
Wow.
So yeah, Lotus is 11 now.
Lotus can get really fancy. She can even jump upside down if she has to. Turn it back, guys.
All right, Crystal's showing off another jump here real quick. Oh, that's awesome.
Sure is.
That's really cool. So they try to do a lot of high energy sessions often, just because these guys need to, you know, run, if you will.
Get their exercise, yeah.
Yeah. And that was a soaker. So they started this new behavior where they take a rubber duck and they locate it around the facility, like somewhere where the animals can try and find it.
Okay.
And then they have a signal to ask to locate it, and it's really fun. So that's probably the newest thing they've been doing. Yeah, so Lotus is learning that one. This is Liz down here. I think Liz is hiding a rubber duck behind her. Is Sarah doing it?
No.
Okay, cool.
Beginning stages, everybody's going to start somewhere, right?
All right, so Liz has no longer hit it, or is no longer hiding the duck. Well, you're totally cool.
She found it.
Yeah, that didn't take her long. It's very hard not to give dolphins human characteristics. We do it often, but Sarah, if you would recall from your visit, we constantly call her our diva of an animal. She's very much a diva of a dolphin.
Do they recognize each of the trainers?
Sure. Chris, yep. Crystal's here.
What was the question?
The question is, do they recognize you all as trainers?
Yes, they do. I firmly believe they do. It takes a while, but you can tell when you start working an animal when they start to recognize you versus other people.
Uh-huh.
And so,
probably a lot like us, where everybody looks the same until you see them enough.
and what they've been really working on a lot with the animals, because we don't have guests here, is working on the husbandry behaviors. So like maintaining, you know, like anything that would have to do with like their health. So Liz is down the dock just a little bit. She did a blood draw yesterday on our youngest Dolly and had a successful blood draw, and she sent it off. And I think she said the results are coming back today for Dolly. So I'm just trying to maintain their health and make sure they're super. Sure. So Crystal asked if you'd like to see how we asked for a blood sample.
So what we're gonna do is, Lotus is actually really good at this behavior. Some are better than others. So give me her tail, and I'll just place it gently in my lap like this. And it might be kind of hard to see in the camera, but there's these lighter colored stripes right here. That's actually where her vessels are in her tail fluid. So,
Okay, that's all right.
So just like how we give blood in our arms, this is where they'll voluntarily let us take blood from. So she'll sit here and she'll let our veterinarian team scrub with some alcohol and then stick her with a needle and she'll pull the blood. And when she needs to breathe, I kind of take her and go like this. Take a breath. Gently go right back in my lap. And then the vet can get blood on her. And it's just like in humans, we can tell all kinds of stuff from that. They can check liver values and see if there's maybe any kind of infection or thing like that. And it definitely tells us how healthy they are. So,
I assume they are not bothered by this coronavirus.
I mean, we're taking precautions, but I mean, I think to the best of our knowledge that nobody really knows. So we just take precautions.
And that, that's something that's really important with the, the team splitting is making sure that if someone were to become sick or something, that they're on an opposite team so that we have the other crew to continue to care for these guys.
Right, right.
Yeah.
How many are there altogether?
Sure. Of staff or of dolphins?
Either one, both.
Okay, cool. So we have 19 full-time staff and part-time staff collectively, and then there's 8 dolphins total that are working together here. So our youngest is 5, and our oldest is in her mid-40s.
Wow. So they do live a long time.
They do. Nellie, that was in St. Augustine, lived to be in her young 60s. I forget the exact year. I want to say she was like 62 or 63 years old.
How long has your facility been there?
Sure. So we all started with our director, Dina, in 1990. She worked with her son, Joe, who's had 5 open heart surgeries. Come January of 1997, we founded as a full-time non-for-profit.
Sarah's still looking for stuff.
Sarah's lost the duck. Oh, it's over here. All right. We might have this here. There it is. And this is so fun to play with the kids that come too, because they really enjoy seeing it. Oh, Liz just gave it. I missed it. Yeah, I missed the signal for it. It's a really fun signal.
When it's finished being trained, it's really funny because you can literally put it anywhere around the lagoon and they'll just swim around and look for it, and they get really excited when they find it. And it's a fun behavior with the kids too, because you can give it to one of the kids and be like, okay, go put it somewhere and see if we can get them to find it. Mm-hmm. But it takes a little while for them to, to understand that that's what they're supposed to be doing. So when it's in the beginning stages, it's just right there. But like, Grace is probably the best, and you can put it up on that wall over there, and she will go find it. She'll jump out of the water to touch it. She's very excited. Mm-hmm.
Is it the color that attracts them, or the shape?
They actually can't really see shades of yellow. They see mostly in black and white, but with shades of blue and green. So you're teaching them basically to look for that shape.
Okay.
Can we give you a kiss virtually?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Gotta give you a smooch, Ada.
Yeah, I know. I remember that.
I think you got a kiss back.
Okay. There you go.
Sure. So, hey, I think they're finishing the session. Would you like to see another jump, or do you want to get a nice wave goodbye? It's up to you.
Give me a wave goodbye, sweetheart.
Okay, perfect. Crystal's setting it up.
Take your right hand like this, make a thumbs up.
Yep, and then you draw like a rainbow over your head. Like that. Yep. She hooked it up.
They come back and visit me.
You got to come back and swim. We'll be here waiting for you.
All right. You all stay well.
Oh, well, thank you so much.
Good luck and stay well.
I'm just showing you the screen of Crystal real quick so she can see you.
See you later.
Right.
Come visit us, okay?
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.